Hello, it is once again a stream. Hi Starnerf, how's it going? My watch is bugging me more than usual. See if that's better. Okay. As the title suggests, I'm just gonna kind of be chilling, derping in Minecraft. You ever heard of Minecraft? That is a reference that it makes no sense to make. I should let the rest of the Dawncraft Discord know. Ba 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 ba. There. I've done the thing. So yeah. This has continued. There's gonna be some more block placement tonight. Because that's kind of what I'm working on at the moment. And then I'm gonna go see about getting other materials. But for now, right? Blocks in Minecraft. Right now I get to deal with the annoying ones to place. Because I'm not slightly taller. This is like simulating my life all over again. Ugh. But it'll be worth it. I think it makes more sense for me to do it like this. Probably. Nope. Get it. Dang it. Yeah, probably better than hopping. There we go. Let me get over there. I misjudged. So how's everybody's Monday? Mine was workalicious. Dang it. Okay. Do 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 do. Placing this dirt means it will be possible to place all of that stone, though. Which will be good. I need more dirt, though. How much more dirt do I realistically need? So we've got basically one whole chunk and then 2 half chunks. So 6 stacks, roughly. Get some extra for safety. There's not really a dignified way to place dirt. Come here. There we go. Okay. There. Come here. And good. Misplaced it. Well, if Ghosty grabs it all first, that's fine. I'll just go check the farm and AFK there. But thank you for the reminder, Minty. Ah. Well. Just gonna give Minty a thumbs up then. And I hope they have fun at Costco. Australian Costco. It's like fantasy Costco, but upside down. Pantomime. I wish I could find the motivation to work on Howard some more. It's time to rebuild the rig. Which means I want to do it, like, right. Sorter on the Guardian farm. I might be inclined to do that depending on the setup, because sorters aren't that hard. As long as you aren't trying to build an entire town around them. I'll have to see if I can remember the classic item sorter from memory. From memes. We've done the mart. This is the district. At one point, we had plans to do the Memorial Sorting Mall sponsored by Tim Sortons, but I had a rough 2025. And that resulted in that not happening. Of this is vaguely related to the rough 2025 statement. Of the 43 pounds I had managed to lose by September of this year, I have managed to gain back 17 of them. So that's fun. Okay. I need more dirt than I thought. I misjudged the amount of dirt that I needed. 2 stacks. It's gonna be more than I need now, but I'd rather have more than need to run back again. Okay. I think this little section here is the last of it. But the switch back to tracking my calories and exercise is still going strong. Okay. So that should be all of the upper dirt. Fantabulous. Now back to the riveting job of placing stone. Actually, let's go get more stone. Since I know that I had some cooking. Full, full, full. Yes! Alright. Thank you to whoever filled those up. Hurting your neck for a week really shows how quickly your workout performance can fall off. Yeah. I bet. I had a series of setbacks one after the other, but yeah, bum neck. I went for a jog the other day and learned that my shins have gotten back to being weak little baby shins. And that jogging now hurts. Like it did when I first started. Okay. Yeah, the return of Splinter. Basically. What I need to do is get back to spending time on the stationary bike, but I don't have a good audiobook to listen to. And like an idiot, I listened to a whole audiobook without using the bike. Okay. Fair. I think I need a new, I need to find a new YouTube rabbit hole to go down, before I can do that. Okay. This is coming along nicely. You know what? Let's put this closer. This should get me pretty close. And then I have to do the ceiling. This is riveting content, I'm sure. More like masonry content. Ay. I have just realized I want to look up when the Long Dark chapter 5 comes out. March 31st. Okay, so sometime in the new year, I will probably play back through all of is Wintermeat the campaign mode? All of the story. Just to make sure I'm in a good spot for it. What's really funny is I am going to go back through and break out a bunch of the blocks I put in the ceiling for lighting. Almost done. Oh my goodness. We're in the bad part of town. Actually, I wonder if I could... Can I get far enough away for this? Eh. Nice. Okay. Let's get these torches placed again. Frames! My frames! I accidentally told the game to reload my resource packs. Okay. Kerchow. Okay. Block that up and place the last of these. Turn that off. No. And I gave my town a bad part because without darkness there is no light. Or something. Done. Okay. Floor done. I'm so cool. My thumb only hurts a little bit. Drop that in there. Okay. Nifty. I need more fireworks. Good. Still good on carrots. Okay, what do we have over here? Okay, so I need 5 stacks of those, 4 stacks of those. That will get me 1 stack of these. I need 4 per chunk. There are 25 chunks, so I need more than I have grabbed. Technically still need more than that, but I will cross that bridge when I come to it. Should only need a few more than that, and I'm sure that I can get by without. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Good stuff. We're gonna do that a bunch. Three, 4. Okay. Cool. Oh, missed one. Okay. I have figured out how to identify it more quickly than manually counting in on the diagonal, which is good. Because I think y'all would have gotten real tired of hearing me say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Need to make sure that this is in fact bright enough, but I'm like 80% sure it will be. I was 100% sure before I started, and then I got less confident as time went on. Okay, that seems to be doing the trick. Which is good. I view this as an absolute success. Okay. I'll definitely have enough to do everywhere where I haven't paved the ceiling. I should have enough to do everything except the center chunk, if my math is right. Do 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 do. Okay. Nope, that's not correct. And I need my silk touch pick to get it back. go. Oh. This is good. This is less good. But still fine. Okay. Take that grid off. And got it. It's good to know the redstone doesn't interfere. The lines I put down are tripping me up. Okay. Good. Two, three, four. I declare a thumb war. Okay. This trunk I didn't get yet. 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, that is 96 sea lanterns placed. Let's get rid of all these torches. This frees me up to use this space for whatever I want. And also gets me back a bunch of torches. Okay. And then we'll need to get rid of the hideous exposed bulbs situation. Oh, excuse me. God. I do not sleep enough. That is just a statement of fact about me. Okay. This is gonna look so good. Y'all. Like, so good. Whew. Okay. I need to pour myself a seltzer. I think in a moment I will break things up and do the redstone on a couple of shops. Which, now that I have a floor, actually, can include the dropper vaders. Okay, this is the first shop. And that's the first chest. And I should just have the dropper go straight into that chest, speaking realistically. If I were extra smart, I would just not have this triple handoff situation. It's still good to have for like a manual drop-off chest, though. Yeah. Okay. Still good to have. Okay. Let's go see if I can remember how to make a dropper vader. I'm gonna want my... what you call it? Losing the word. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna want my friggin' spare stuff. That's my bed. Everything comes around here and then drops down into a chest right there, which I can't get to. But I am also going to want my... it's in my ender chest, isn't it? All that work. I'm gonna put some scaffolding here, I think. It is in my ender chest. My wrench! I can't get the texture pack for this working, unfortunately, but definitely going to want it, because... Ooh, actually, yeah, let's build these circuits first. Let's go get some stuff for scaffolding. You can't turn those back into regular bamboo. Ba-da-da-da-da. Get 24. Then I need 6 string. Which I believe can be found in here. But where? Do we not have string? Am I dumb? We might not have string. Ah, there's some string. Do 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 dee ba doo. Okay. And I hope I have nether brick. I'm pretty sure that's what I was planning on using as the... I have enough for a little bit. Okay, so here. Okay. There we go. Do 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 do. Okay. There we go. Alright, so first chest gets the extra. So first chest is this one. And what comes off of this chest? Or not chest, dropper. Okay. Right, the chest gets the trapdoor thing. That does happen. Okay. Okay, good. I didn't grab pistons. If this ain't redstone. Okay, we're just gonna make these all sticky, because I can make more pistons if I need ones that aren't. Okay. Straight into that. Boy, I hate myself right now. Doing redstone on live is a bad idea. Okay. Is there anything else I need? No. I don't think so. Put that away. Put those away. Those away. Okay. Alright. Redstone block. Good. Yes. And that comes down to another brick. With a repeater. Set to 4 ticks. Which goes into you. Powering, if I'm not mistaken, this block. Just quadruple check that. Powering... yeah, powering the block under the chest, which, because of the nature of redstone, does what I want it to. Okay, so in theory, I built this all off by one. It needs to be looking at the chest, which should be a copper chest, but I didn't build a copper chest because I was just going to put the copper golem here once everything else was built. Okay, that's fine, because what I can do now is I can just bink, bonk, bonk, chunk. Okay. Dust. Comparator. Repeater. Oh. Piston. Block. And now, if there's anything in that chest, that block gets powered, and then that turns off. Cool. Set that to 4. Good. Everything else can build off of that, basically. Because we get a block off the side of the redstone block. Then we do block, block, 4 blocks. Okay, so let me just make sure my angles are right. Yep, away from that. So, block, block. That's that. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Target block up here, I think. Yeah, target block, like, it feels like it should be there, but I'm so annoyed with myself for not remembering how this is all exactly laid out. I also need to go get observers, but I'll do that in a second. Okay. So block. Oh, this needs to be like that actually. Block, block. Block, block, block. Okay. So 2 more blocks here and here. Block, block. And then a target block. Right? Target block there. Let's go get my observers. Yeah. Do. Okay. So I know we want an observer there. Okay. Man, I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. Cool. So that is coming directly off the dropper. Yes. Okay. It is looking at this. I did a bad job designing this circuit, is what I'm learning. Okay. Okay, so that looks at that. Which has a comparator on it. All right. Oh no. Good luck with the return. I hope you have sound, so you hear me giving, espousing my wish for you to have luck. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So there should be... Hey, Symph, arguable. Arguable whether I am successfully crafting. Okay, so that should be there. I believe that this needs to be here. I'm incorrect. How the hell is that block getting power? What have I done here? Okay. Dropper is above this. I'm so confused. I mean, that clearly works. So there's something I'm missing here. Ah. Circuitry. I'm missing circuitry. Someone has started building here. I am just now realizing. I'm observant. Okay. So... Baha. Okay. That is the dropper. To get what I need on the dropper, I actually need to break this hopper, I think. Okay. Comparator. Into block. Into you right? Oh, talk to you then, Minty. Okay, let's see here. Oh, if only I'd built the floor out of glass in this spot so that I could come look at what I'd done. Okay. It's not helpful. Okay. Coming off of you into dust. Okay. Okay. So you come out into dust, which is good. Because that means that I can... pull a signal off of the dust. Not with a comparator, with a repeater. Which then, I mean, eventually it needs to power that. I know this for a fact. Okay. So this, okay, dust, repeater. Okay, then down to, but that uses another repeater. Right, because I need to be able to, on this first one, account for the chest getting fully full. This doesn't feel right. But it looks right. Okay. That's in the wrong spot, I think. Okay. Does that even need to be a target block? What am I gaining from that being a target block? Okay, well, I now know that this needs to do this. Okay. So that gets stuck on because I'm not doing something. There is a... Dang it. There's a block of some description that I'm not understanding. Okay, so... Okay, I'm also going up that into another repeater that goes into the side of the comparator? Interesting. So that's why I need the target block. Oh, right. This being a target block, I think, is what lets that happen. Nope. I'm wrong. Okay. Target block is there. Which is... there? Is that accurate? No. Target block should be here. Dust. God. Why did I do this? Why did I do this way? Okay. So. Dropper. Comparator. Dust. This block does not matter. None of these blocks matter. Okay. Dust. Repeater. Dust, dust. Repeater. That's all self-contained. All right. Comparator, dust, dust, dust. Okay. Well, that tells me that this hopper chain is wrong. That's fine. It's better to learn these things. Okay, repeater, dust. Okay, so that all functions. And this extra down part should be for in case this gets all filled up. Okay. Yeah. This doesn't stop no matter how full this dropper is. That's what I want. Cool. One. Okay. So what blocks aren't needed here? This block isn't doing anything. This block isn't doing anything. This block isn't doing anything. Every other block, I think, is doing something. It's L. Okay. Oh boy. So this should look like that. Except in the case of this block. Okay. That looks like that. Looks like that. Looks like that. Okay. Success. Now, in theory, you'd think these other ones would be simpler, but I don't think they're going to be. Alright, well, things that I know. I know I need a comparator coming off that chest. Okay. Into a sticky piston with a redstone block on it. That when it is down, takes a repeater signal, set to 4, puts it into a block, okay. So the trapdoor will be above this block, so I need to make sure that's the block that gets powered. Which I do by getting rid of this and putting a dust here. Okay. Alright, that powers that block for sure. That's a simple enough circuit. Let's build the other one. Okay. Cool. Cool. Comparator. Wrench. Piston. Redstone. Dang it. Block. Repeater. Block. Block. You're on 4. And you get dust. Okay. Alright. Cool. That is both of those powered. Now I'm gonna need to break these hopper chains, I think. Because I need to have things happen differently. Alright. Definitely comparator off of that. That's a repeater. Comparator into dust into make sure my pick is on my bar. Into a repeater. Why does this need so much stuff? Okay. Okay, repeater into dust. I know I need an observer. That's a dropper. Don't need a dropper. I need an observer. And I need it to be looking down at a comparator. Do I need a target block in this case? Do I need any of this circuit, actually? I'm not sure I do. I might be able to get away with that, with this on this circuit. Oh, but no, I do still need some of this circuit, definitely. Otherwise, this won't know that it's going. Does that work? No, I've hacked something up. Okay, yeah, I'm just not getting power off of this anywhere. So, if I do that, then that gets me into the dropper. Let's just double check that again. Good, good. That's firing. Drops them all in. It's silent. Cool. All right, that should be good. 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 Then I just need to do the same thing over there. Just make sure this circuit is weird and different. Why did I do it that way here, but not over? Is the difference? Okay. The difference is here. Because what I done did here was like that somehow. What am I pulling power off of in that arrangement? Is this just dust? It is. Okay. But if that's just dust, does that mean there's not a... Not a repeater there? Doesn't help to go look at that one. Yeah, okay. So that's what I did. That doesn't have the overflow protection. And since I am thinking I want to run individual dropper towers to the hopper chains now to speed up the sorting, I want the protection. So that needs to be there. Oh my god, okay. These go away. This goes here. We get a repeater. Pulling power off of that line. And then we go double here so that I can get a repeater here and do that. Oh, I'm doing an extra step here that I don't need to be doing because that's already a repeater. Okay. So in theory now, that's just shoving everything in there. And that's all good. Okay. And it has built-in overload protection now, which I wasn't planning on doing, but is a good idea. Cool. I'm into it. I ruined taxes in America. Filing your taxes. By lobbying. Okay. Observer. Comparator. Dust. Dust. Repeater. Oop. Okay. Comparator. Block with dust. Repeater. Block. 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 Repeater. Dust. Dust. Okay, that feeds in. That feeds in. That's all good. No longer need this block. Or these blocks. Okay. Cool. So that is the redstone on this shop done. with the exception of doing a proper dropper Vader and putting the hoppers in the right spot. So basically the redstone's not done. But it's more done than it was. Okay, so this is the start. And we can just kind of run this over here. Like so. Okay, and then it'll come out of here. Like so. And then I already fixed this one. Oh, and I'm gonna need composters. Or furnaces, I think, are also fine for that use. Then I need to design enough of the interior of this shop. Ow. Yeah, let's make a big old stack of composters really quick. Which is, I think, just like a barrel shape made out of slabs. Yeah, okay. I'm out of bamboo. Doo-doo-doo. Sponge. Bamboo. Just turn all of this into composters. Because I think composters fit the aesthetic of the interior of this building better. I don't have a crafting table here? Interesting. It's a fun choice that I've made. I took it downstairs, I remember now. Okay. Doo-doo. Don't want to put that away. Okay. Okay. There we go. Composters. I'm using them as decoration. I should use them as decoration. Okay. Hello. You don't go here. You don't even go here. Okay. And what would the symmetry here be? Okay. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Waxed copper grates up here? What do we think about that? I feel pretty good about the idea of waxed copper grates up there. Okay, that takes that. I believe I have a bunch of copper downstairs. Maybe in here? Yes. Okay. Cool. Nice. Nope. Okay. Now what do I use to build the walls up? Because I do want to build the walls up. I'm gonna put dark oak logs behind those pillars. I know that much. I think my axe is downstairs. I have dirt, right? Yeah. Okay. Do 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 do. Ba do 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 do. Ba dee do 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 do. I thought my axe was down here. My axe isn't down here. I don't know where it is. There's one. Okay. Four per corner. Cool. This one. Like so. Four. Okay. Gonna need to decide on a floor. Like a pattern for the carpet. Oh, and I need to bring this down into like an overstock chest. Which I can put here, I suppose. Yeah, that'll work fine. Chests. Coal can go in here, as can these slabs, and this gravel. Okay. Overstock chest here, which will be fed by Hopper. 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 And we'll do composter, composter, composter. And then we can just sort of fill in back there. Bookshelves, maybe? Dum bum bum. Ba-da-dum-bum. Okay. Actually, it's fine to have this be... I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't need to mark the red out once I'm actually installing the real carpet. And this doesn't need to be so far forward. It can go here. And bum 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 bum. Yeah, I'm gonna need more dark oak. Okay. Good thing I saw this coming and planted a bunch of dark oak. Okay. I seen it. Okay. I'm intrigued. Okay. I think it's totally reasonable for there to be a workbench right there. Okay. That will be where the returns go. Minty is having a time. Okay. Let's go ahead and knock these out and replace with this for now. Okay. I'm going to change it up a little bit. This is going to be like that, and then these are going to be composters to match the stripe that goes everywhere else. Then I know that all that's going to be like this for now. Okay. It's all coming together. Those are all default music blocks. Note blocks that I can see the notes on because of the resource pack I'm using. Noted. We'll need to update that. Okay. Do I want that block to be nether brick? I think it works in here, but I'll probably do a different block in other zones. Okay. I do want the golems to be visible. Bookshelves. Bookshelves seem like a good option. This will not all finish sorting by the time I get back, but that's fine. I don't have any emeralds. Whoa. So I will take some of the iron with me to turn into emeralds. Alright, now we will drift away. Good night, Ghosty. By setting the second side finished yesterday? Nice. Oh, got going too fast. By setting my facing there in the mini map, the secondary one, my vertical facing, between 0 and 2, I don't need to use another rocket to keep my speed up. I am making the game cry, but what are you gonna do? Okay. Unburk. Hey. Give me back my iron. That's my iron. I should probably put at least one mending item in my hand, preferably two. Hey, stonecutters, hi. That was a bunch of my emeralds. Trouble. I didn't even check who sells the cheapest books. I was just like, let's go! Deep. Alright, you sell them for 9. You sell them for 9. That might be the best I'm gonna do. You sell them for 9. Is it just 9? Is that the default? Yep. Looks like you all sell them for 9. $16. That might be enough. You know what? I'm taking them. They look like they were thrown out here as garbage, but I might use them. I like that block. Okay. There we go. Oh. Ba-doo-dee-doo. Dee-doo-dee-doo. Oh, man. I did not get enough height. That's cool. And I like that it has a twin over there. Okay. So, as far as what's visible goes, so I don't know if I want to completely block that or if I just want to have grates like so. Like that's probably better visually. Okay. it dawns on me that I have no idea what I'm going to actually, like, store in here. These can't be blocks. These need to be like steps or something. Okay. Perfect. Still totally openable. I trust in Luke's choices. Okay. I don't think a golem could get out of this. I know, right? I will regret saying those words. But let's see if I can get out anywhere. No. Okay. So it's safe from me escaping at least. Whoops. I wish you all the luck in the world, Minty. I made a guardian farm once. And it was fine. Three, 6. I do like magma blocks for that purpose. Okay. Three, 4, 5. Okay, how do I feel about this? Do I even need to do anything about... I'm just gonna use this as a stepping stone. About these big open corners. Do I mean, I should probably cover them over for safety, but I don't think I do need to do anything about them. Alright, so I need to get my copper golems placed. I need to decide on a floor. Ah, yes, Minty, the eternal crux of Minecraft, building farms to make farms. Don't have enough for what I need for this farm, so I'll make another farm. That being said, Minty. Where are they? I could have sworn that I had a shulker full of magma blocks, but I put them in the sorting system. I have 20-ish stacks of magma blocks if you need to borrow. Anti-muffins online. Okay. Okay. Building supplies, you say. Ba-da-da-dum. Might be worth stealing these to fill in the corners. Okay. Then the only other thing that I really need to do is block in where they go in. And to build out the actual, what you call it? My brain has completely shut down. Put the actual golems in. And then do the floor. I should do the floor, then put the golems in. Golems should be the very last thing. They are in the prototype shop, Minty, bottom left chest on the right-hand side. They should be labeled. I need my beeswax. Here. I do have a spot for beeswax, which apparently is also where I've been putting pumpkins. That makes sense. That's like my golem building chest. Yee. I'm okay leaving this one slightly oxidized. And then the other ones I put in will oxidize normally, and that's okay. So I should do something floor carpet-y. little bit of block lag happening, that's fun. Okay. It makes sense for these blocks to be nether brick because they'll be visible. Through the trapdoor, they'll be visible. Okay. And then I'm gonna put planks down as the floor, I think, and then carpet them over. Partially because it's what I have, partially because it's a block that I really like. But I'm covering it up, so I don't know why I care that it's a block that I really like. Okay. Cool. What is a good wool color to offset this? Blue and blue and gold? Blue and gold? That seems ostentatious. Blue and light gray? Maybe I should do cyan. Cyan and cyan. I mean, maybe it's just brown. Okay. You know, I haven't tested that. Should be okay. But let's just double check. Okay. Yeah. I think that still prevents the wandering. Okay. Good. Better, good, yes. And then I can use twisted trapdoors, actually. Which is good. Let's go get some brown. Get some of that brown. Okay. I made the carpet just now, right? There it is. Got very confused for a moment. Okay. So... brown. Let's take a look. That's a lot of guardians. Okay. So I'm gonna want to change this out. These three out for cyan wool, just normal cyan wool. Three pieces of that. And then does he have any twisted trapdoors that I can steal? No. Sad. Okay. Alright, well this should definitely be there. Alright. I need 3 twisted trapdoors. Plants. Wood. A. Or warped doors. Okay. I hate it. So I am going to message Luke and ask Luke to make it not suck. Yeah, that sucks. Let me try doing this in red. I don't think I'll like it in red, but who knows? Magma. I'm seriously gonna be one short. You know what? Let's not let our dreams be memes and do that. I hate it less, but it's still not great. Okay. The doors close. Okay, well, maybe this should be extended all the way. Either way, these are problems for the future. I feel like we made real progress tonight. I finished paving the floor. We got the redstone in place for another sorter. I vaguely did some decorating that's probably going to get undone because I'm bad. But overall, pretty good. Or in a bastion with a spawner, Minty. That would be... those are the two places that I would do them. And I enjoy that people are working on spots. That makes me happy. It's raining. All right, well, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night so I can get a little bit of dinner before I go to bed. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I had fun, as always. And I will see you in the next one. The next one should be some more Night Rain on Thursday with Zella and Shiv. All right. And later, folks. Bye, everybody.